How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. I'm sorry. Let's try that one more time. How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. I am here with box 1 of 20 of Japanese Emerald Break. Let's take a quick tour of the box and get right into it. This is X and Y 6 in Japanese, first edition, fresh from Japan, as you get a look at the box artwork. There are 9 EXs in this set, including 3 Mega Pokemon EX. There are 11 different full arts that we could pull from. I am so excited to have this set here with me today. I'm not excited for how long it's been taking YouTube to upload, but that's not really my choice. I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit because it seems to be really wobbly. It's kind of bugging me, but... oh, yes. I'm really stoked for this. If you guys are stoked for Emerald Break, you better be hitting that like button. Because if you aren't hitting that like button already, you will be by the time the video is done. This set's going to be Roaring Skies in English, but we're going to have to wait until May to see any of those booster boxes. In the meantime, there's a black and white look at some of the stuff that we're going to be pulling. There's a Mega Rayquaza EX right there. Oh boy, 20 beautiful booster packs, all with the potential for some really incredible stuff. Let's go. Slide those right back into the box, and let's get into it. 400 booster packs of Emerald Break are going to be uploaded to my channel in the next couple of weeks, and there's no telling what's going to be inside some of these boxes. So on the back, the leaflet, the insert that's usually in there, has been replaced with a chance card. When there's a 0 on the back, it means nothing, but if you collect 3 of the cards that have 1s on the back right here, you can send them in for a shiny Rayquaza EX. Unfortunately, it's a Japanese-only promotion. I might try to actually get a self-addressed stamped envelope through and get them to mail it back to me, but I'm probably not going to waste too much time trying to get that going. So we're going to set that aside, move that card to the front, and let's start with the first pack, and the first card is a Dragonite. What a beautiful way to start. Now we have a Shuppet, Execute, about to be attacked, unfortunately. And there's a Fearow. And in the first pack of all the packs, we get the Hydreigon EX. What an incredible way to start. My favorite EX of the entire set. And we pull it in pack 1 of box 1. That, my friends, is some first pack magic. Oh boy, am I excited. What a great, great card. The ability is Dragon Road. When there's a stadium card in play, all of your dragons take 2 less energy to retreat. And its attack is called Shred. It does 80 damage, and it is not affected by weakness or resistance. Yes, I did learn the EXs and the trainer cards so that I could do this video. First pack. Unbelievable. Let's keep it going. I apologize if you guys have not seen these videos from me before, but I tend to take 18 to 20 minutes on the first booster box so I can just show off the artwork. Like this ancient trait Altaria. Here we have a Gligar. There's a Spearow, a Bagon, and the Wally trainer card. Wally allows you to search your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from something that's on your side of the field, except for a Mega Pokemon EX, and you can play it. You just play it right onto the field. And it doesn't matter if that Pokemon was played onto the field in this turn, and it doesn't matter if it's the first turn of the game. It just lets you play the card. So there's what I'm talking about right there, and it says right there that if you send in 3 of them, you're able to get the giveaway. Maybe I'll try to hook up with a Japanese person or someone who lives in Japan to get myself a shiny Rayquaza. There we have a Shedinja, Exeggutor. This is a really awesome artwork. I really like that. There is a Fletchling, a Cascoon, and a Talonflame. Talonflame I definitely think was a missed opportunity to have as an EX card in this set. Ultimately the decision is not mine, but maybe, just maybe at some point in the future, I'm going to be making my own set. A fake set, a dummy set, but still. There's an ancient trait Banette looking fierce. There's a Dragonair. Awesome. A Wingull. A Dunsparce. And the holographic card is a Beautifly. Definitely one of my favorite holographic cards in this set, along with a couple more that I will mention when they arrive. Just a great color scheme on this card overall. Looks really nice. If you guys were wondering, I use KMC Perfect Fit sleeves because they offer incredible amounts of protection and there's no room for the card to move around inside of the pack, inside of the sleeve, which is really crucial for me. They're also thin enough that I'm able to sleeve back-to-back in 9-card pages and the sleeves don't warp at all. They're a little expensive, but they're amazing. Here we have Unpheasant, a Togepi looking so cute, Electrode, Swablu, and a Shelgon. You can see there's definitely a difference in how often you see trainer cards, with there only being 5 cards in each pack. It's pretty difficult to come across them. And speaking of which, here is the Trader's Post? Trading Post, that's what it's called. Trading Post allows you to look through the top 4 cards of your deck. You can take a trainer out of those 4 cards, except for, of course, another Trading Post, and put it into your hand and shuffle. Here I have a Tropius, which has not really been getting a whole lot of love in the TCG, so nice to see him make another appearance. The regular Altaria, Dragon type this time around. Another Shuppet, and a Swellow Ancient Trait Holo. Who would have possibly guessed that this card would be an Ancient Trait holographic card? Or even a holographic card ever again. And it is gorgeous. What a great job they did with that. Now, I know that this set has been getting some criticism for its EX choices, and I've definitely been one of the main proponents of that criticism, but for the cards that they chose for this set, oh man, did they do a great job. Here we have a Revive, and you guys all know what Revive does. There's a Dustox Ancient Trait, really like that card. Here's a Tailo, a Natu, and Unpheasant, this time being the Ancient Trait variety. Tons of flying Pokemon, tons of dragons in this set. That's pretty much what it's all about. Let's move on to the next pack. Hopefully we can pull an EX out of this pack. Here we have another Shelgon, another Execute, a Pidove. There's a Ninjask, so that's pretty cool. Wow, there's the Mega Latios EX. That is what I'm talking about right there. When I mean EX, I mean a good one. And this is a good one. Its main attack, its only attack actually, Sonic Ace, requires the energy that you see right there, and you have to discard 2 energy in order to use it, but it lets you snipe for 120 damage. Which means you can hit any Pokemon on the field with that attack. That is pretty cool. Oh, sleeve him right up. My first Mega EX pull. Very, very nice. Yes, I will be sorting these into a potential set after this video has concluded. Here we have Mega Turbo, another new trainer. This allows you to attach a basic energy to one of your Mega Pokemon EX from your discard pile. There's an 18 Natu. There's an Nincada. A Skarmory, looking very cool. And the holographic card is a Togekiss Ancient Trait. Very nice. Nothing major going on that card, but it's still a really nice pose. Good to see Togekiss getting some love. Oh, we've seen so much good stuff out of this single booster box. I'm so excited to be opening 20 overall. This is an uncommon Zapdos. How great is that? There's no way this is not a non-holo rare in your English set, but it's uncommon in this one. Here's Dustox, Dratini, very nice. Here's a Wurmple, and the regular Banette. Actually never really gave that much thought to the background on this card. It's really creepy. Well done. Next pack, next first edition Emerald Break Booster Pack. And the first card is going to be Skyfill, and this is the major player of all the trainers in this set. This card allows you to have up to 8 Pokemon on each side of the field on the player's benches. If it gets replaced, then you have to discard Pokemon until you have 5 Pokemon left. And this is going to make for a very interesting deck with Mega Rayquaza EX, Shaman EX, and Execute. And if I pull either the Shaman or the Mega Rayquaza EX, I'll explain exactly why. But it's a major proponent of the new Mega Rayquaza deck, and it's going to be really interesting to see how it works out. Here we have a Voltorb, another Cascoon, Fletchling, and awesome! It is the Latios EX, not the Mega, but the regular Latios EX. I actually quite like the artwork on this card. It's got Fast Raid, which is the first attack, does 40 for 1 energy, and it can be used on the first turn of the game. And it also has Light Pulse for 110, which will negate the effects of all of the opponent's attacks done against Latios EX on the next turn, excluding, of course, for damage, because that would just be massively broken. Very nice. So 3 EXs already in my first box, and still the potential for more stuff. That is fabulous. Alright, here we have a Talonflame, Tropius, Gliscor, first Gliscor, a Bagon, and my goodness. If this isn't a fan favorite for a holographic card, I don't know what is. This is the Salamence Holo. Absolutely stunning. 3 attacks, 1 attack doing 170 damage, although you have to discard, I believe, 3 energy to do so. Just a scorcher of a card. I know this one's going to be popular. And that also reminds me, guys, just so you know, none of the cards that you see here are going to be available for trade or sale until I post a sale video, which is going to have pricing and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it this time around, but wait for the video, please. Next pack is going to have Wide Angle Lens as the first card. This is a tool that you attach to one of your Pokemon, and when that Pokemon attacks your opponent's bench, weakness and resistance is actually applied. Can't think of how that's useful off the top of my head, but still. Dunsparce, our first Togetic, another Pidove, and an Articuno, another guaranteed non-holo rare in the English set, just an uncommon in this set. There's also an Ancient Trait Articuno that's floating around as well, and that's a beautiful card. Put that pack over there. Here we have the Latios Spirit Link. You guys know what that's going to do. Togepi, Gligar, our first Tranquil, I believe. And there is that Articuno I was talking about. You know, for an uncommon card, for a non-holographic card, that's about as good as you can get. Absolutely stunning. I honestly feel like I just pulled an EX being able to see that card. Moving on to the next pack, we're going to have a Winona, and this Winona allows you to search your deck for up to 3 colorless type Pokemon, put them into your hand. A Wingull, another Skarmory, a Fletchinder, which I don't think I've pulled yet, and, oh my goodness, oh my damn, oh my goodness, we going ham. That is the Ancient Trait Dragonite Holo. I'm sure most of you have seen this scan. There's literally nothing they could have done better for this card. Nothing. I don't see how they could have possibly made this card any better. It's got the Delta trait that allows you to take an extra prize card when you knock an opponent out with this Pokemon, and it's got an attack that does 150 damage. If you can get this thing powered up, you're going to put a major hurting on almost any deck. Of course, the energy is restrictive to make sure that that doesn't happen all the time, but nevertheless, another card that is sure to be super popular. Get rid of that insert. And we have a Double Dragon Energy providing 2 of any type of energy at a time, of course. There's another Ancient Trait Natu, another AT Dustox, is it Tailo? Yeah, it's Tailo. And the regular Dragonite again. Still got a couple more packs in here, 3 or 4, I believe. Still rooting for a full art pull out of our first booster box. But I would be over the moon to get 4 EXs in the first box. So we have an AT Altaria, a Silcoon, a Spearow, Nincada, and the Reshiram holo. And Reshiram is really cool looking in this set. Zekrom, I believe, is going to be in the Roaring Skies set, but you actually have to wait to see it in the half deck. Not the half deck, it's a full deck, right? I think it's a full deck. The Rayquaza EX full deck that I'll be posting soon enough. But it's a really nice companion card, I gotta say. They did a great job with those. I think this is my second to last pack. Hope you guys are enjoying the polls so far. I'm just thrilled with what I've seen. We have a Togekiss, Xatu, Wurmple, Swablu, and the Gallade Spirit Link. Gallade EX and Mega Gallade EX are both in this set. Oh, second to last pack here. Would love some last pack magic to round out this booster box. But even if it doesn't happen, so many more opportunities for greatness. Here we have the regular Swellow, Dratini, Pelipper, I think that might be my first Pelipper, another Shuppet. Oh my lord! It's the ultra rare versus Seeker. Second to last pack magic. My god, it is beautiful. This is probably the most expensive card in the entire set. And now you're seeing it in the first box. In the first box. Yep, it's a VS Seeker. It's a reprint of VS Seeker. It's very playable. Let's zoom in on the bottom right-hand corner. 91 out of 78. Ultra rare. Oh my god. Did you not hit the like button before? Why don't you go ahead and hit it now? Oh, did you hit the like button before? Why don't you make some more accounts and like this video some more? Or share it on Twitter so people can enjoy these amazing polls. I feel so fortunate to have picked this box as box 1. Oh, wow. That gorgeous gold border, the artwork on the card itself. Oh, look at that shine. You can see the embossed nature on the Pokeball symbol down on the bottom half of the card, and you can see it on the back there too. Man, Japan absolutely goes all out when they make these cards. Slide it into a sleeve. Wow, wow, wow. Could not have possibly asked for a better first box. Let's go on to the last pack, which is almost guaranteed to have absolutely nothing in it. If it were empty, I would be fine with it. We have another Ancient Trait and Pheasant, Execute, Fearow, Gligar, and another Wally trainer card. Let's get these packs back in the box. Let's sort our pulls. And while I'm doing so, I'm going to thank you guys an extra time for watching. Because I'm going to say it at the end of the video, but I really mean it. Your turnout, your support means the world to me. I can't imagine doing anything else with YouTube. I can't imagine having more fun with YouTube as I do just spending time with you guys and uploading videos for y'all to see. It just makes my day when I get to make somebody happy. Let's move all those cards that are eventually going to be part of my set in the back. Holographic pulls. The holos in this box were Beautifly, Reshiram. The Ancient Trait holos were Swellow, Togekiss, regular Salamence, but still a beautiful card, and the AT Dragonite, Hydreigon EX, Latios EX, Mega Latios EX, and the shiny VS Seeker. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see the additional 19 booster boxes of Emerald Break that I have coming up. And wow. Wow. Just thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.